We're here in Warsaw, Poland. Welcome to what should be a very entertaining night of hockey. Jim Houston with Craig Simpson up next. A true grudge match between Poland and Canada.
These guys are going to need a solid effort right through their lineup.
They're solid right through the bench, but they're up against an offensive powerhouse tonight.
Well, the key will be taking away their ice. If you're on them quick, they can't make the plays.
Get down to center ice for the opening face-off. The face-off goes to Canada. He's only got one speed. Quick shot. Another save. Another save. He's into the attacking zone. There's a quick shot. Longer. Niedermeyer. Here comes Cherkowski. Shot from the left. Another stop. Another stop. Canada grabs it. They turn it back the other way to Gagne. Here comes Gagne. Here's another stop. Boyle. He passes it to Sakic.
Time.
One-handed. Brodeur hangs on for the whistle. The puck is about to be dropped. The face-off goes to Team Canada. Naraki. Dembski goes offside and the play is stopped. Perhaps because it was a backhand, he couldn't get enough strength on it, and that allowed the blocker's save. Canada wins yet another face-off. Here's Ed Koloski, looking for his first shot on net to Sanoui. Wrist shot, Trybie turned it away. And Canada takes over with the puck. Fearlessly blocked. Sanoui with it now. Poland in control now. Shoots quickly. And he hangs on to the puck. This goaltender's really effective with the puck.
And Jim, that really helps out his defense when the puck gets dumped in. He's like having a third defenseman back there.
Snaps the shot, and he whistled it wide of the net. Up the boards. It's blocked. Shot. Brodeur with the glove save. Getting ready for the face-off. Rogalski shoots the puck. Jumped off by Poland. They're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Stahl. Here's Ryan Smith. Hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Here comes Shane Doan. He scores! And midway through the first, they got the game's first goal. Jim, there's no way the goalie even saw that puck. He teed it up and let it rip. Poland has the game's first goal.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from this squad. Don't shy away from playing defense. When the offensive opportunity's there, they make the most of it.
Shoots the puck from the slot. Just missed the net. Picked up by Poland. Down into the court. And icing is called as the puck crosses the line. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. The faceoff goes to Team Canada. They move it out. It's a one-on-one. Breaks it hard on net. He scores! Shane Doan has knotted this up.
Some guys like to finesse the puck, but this guy's like a closing pitcher. It's all about the heat.
We've swapped some early goals in this game.
Neither side seems to have the edge in play.
Team Canada goal, scored by number 9, Shane Doan.
One-man beat. He scores! And they've answered right back.
That was a very smart play by our goal scorer. He knew there was going to be a rebound on the shot, and he got to the puck before anyone else could. Exciting as this game's been, might want to consider slowing things down.
It would help them hold on to the lead. A one-on-one battle. Stall with a breakaway.
Assisted by number 5, Jacek Benešík, and
Throws the puck at the net.
You don't want to go down two this early. What a save.
About to drop the puck. Here's Dan Boyle, looking for his first shot at net.
How did he pull that off?
Delayed penalty coming up. He's hit into the boards. Here's Marius Cherkasky. Fired it. Quickly steered aside by Martin Boudet. Thornton will get the gate for tripping.
Right now, his team needs him on the ice, focused and making a positive contribution. Tripping wasn't a smart move.
And you can see the coach here doesn't like that call, and he's having a word with the official. Poland is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. Builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
One-timer! And he hangs on for a face-off. Roder caught a piece of it with his blocker, and it was just enough to prevent it from going in. Unger clears it out. Stall. Dembski. And he carries the puck into the attacking zone. Now he's just cleared the puck. Taken by Canada. He gets laid out. Stall. Gathering speed. In front. And he hangs on for a faceoff. He came up big on that wrist shot.
That was a great attempt, but he stopped him cold.
Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Stump. The Canadians take possession. Reschik. Here comes Cherkasky. Shot the puck. Just missed the net. Canada gets it. Canada scooped it up. Filipiak got a pad on. Poland is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expired. Quick shot. Scooped up by Poland. Another shot. Saved by Brodeur. To Doan. And he carries it to center. Canada's offside. Puck is about to be dropped. Face-off goes to Team Canada. They're offside once again.
Now that was a big hit, folks. He just barrels right through him with a tremendous hit.
Getting ready for the face-off. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Dumped in by Pronger. And Canada takes over with the puck. It's man against man.
Great anticipation and keeps his team up by 1.
And it's 2-1 as the second period begins. We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to Canada. Here comes Crosby. And play is whistled down for the offside. Team Poland are showing they know how to put the puck in the net.
They're a fast, talented team that can score. If you try to trade chances with them, they'll beat you.
And Canada wins another draw. Niedermeyer to Iginla. Backhand shot. It's turned over. Quick up to Gagne. Quick shot from deep in the slot. He scores! Simon Gagne has tied it up.
Gagne is the type of player who loves to be around the net. Of course, it doesn't hurt that he's very capable of putting the puck in the net when he gets into those scoring positions.
Poland has a fight on their hands.
It's tough when a goalie lets one in early. Now he's got the rest of the period to think about it.
Scored by number 21, Simon Gagne, assisted by number 87.
He intercepted it to Thornton. Shoots the puck from the right. That's blocked. Dembski. Poland has it now. Hit the man in front of the net. Shoots the puck. He blocked it. That's a great play. To Thornton. Now a pass up to Heatley. Here comes Joe Sakic. He scores! Early in the second, they've got the lead.
Joe Thornton is a load to handle. And one of the big reasons he scores a lot of goals is because he's not afraid to go into the high traffic areas. Once he gets there, it's nearly impossible to move.
He gets checked by Jovanovski. He passes the puck to Salomini. Shoots the puck. He scores! Take that. They come right back with one of their own.
When he's coming down on the goalie, he can do so many things. All because of that wicked wrist.
Yannicki. Benesic. He gave the puck away. And he passes it ahead to Stahl. On target from the right. Trachik. Take it up. Picked up by Canada. Passed over to Stahl. Here comes Shane Doan. He scores! Ryan Smith.
Ryan Smith never shies away from a good battle. That's why, regardless of all the punishment, he spends so much time in front of the net.
Face-off won by Crosby. He's in all alone. Shoots the puck. And the linesman calls icing. Brodeur got the upper hand on that laser beam.
That was a big shot, but he makes the save.
And Canada wins another draw. Shoots the puck. To Jerome Agitma. Another quick shot. That's blocked. It's a one-on-one battle. Shoots the puck. Brodeur covers up. About to drop the puck. To Jovanovski. Now a quick pass up to Saint-Louis. Here comes Brad Richards. Goes backhand. Here's Jay Bouwmeester. He intercepts the pass. Out comes Martin Saint-Louis. And he's over the blue line on the attack. He steals the puck. Vilas. He shoots! And he whistled it wide at the net. Picked up by Poland. Made him look bad with that feet. He's getting called for tripping.
I think he's a little surprised at getting the 2-minute minor.
Poland will get a second chance on the power play here. Face-off won by Thornton. Canada gobbles it up. Canada punches it. Kick it up. Poland scoops it up. Here's Mariusz Czerkowski. Lots of shots. No results so far. That's offside. It looked like it might get past him.
Not that time.
Canada takes possession. Puck is cleared by Bouwmeester. Doan. He gets hammered. Doan. Shoots it. Just wide of the goal. Grabbed by Poland. Into the corner he goes.
Made the defense look bad on that move.
That's stopped and he hangs on for a face-off. Good job to keep the puck out of the net.
He was razor sharp there.
Face-off won by Thornton. Jovanovski. Redden cleared it out. Smith. That angle. Wachowski. Whips it. Fired the puck just wide of the net. Nice move there by Tchaikovsky. Smith cleared it. Poland is now 0 for 2 on the power play. Shoots! Brodeur denies him. Grabbed by Canada to Stahl. To Joe. He turned the puck over. Over center. Rifles it from the left. He stopped it again.
And he protects his team's 1-goal lead here, Jim.
Thornton into the corner. Less than 2 minutes to go in the second period. Here's Sidney Crosby. He's been the hottest shooter, not the hottest scorer. Filipiak makes the save. Stasiak, Yannicki, and he carries it to center. Time runs out to end the second. 4-3 is the score as we head to the intermission. Poland is trailing 4-3 and begins play in the third period. Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Chris Pronger. Here comes Crosby in the corner. Behind the net. Here they come again, onto the attack. Late penalty call coming up for Canada. He gets called for cross-checking.
Now that's a penalty, no question. Both hands on the stick as he sends his man flying.
Poland gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time. Canada wins yet another faceoff. Zumalik, Dembski. Shoots it quickly. Grzelak. And he's stopped by... He puts the puck into his own net.
Boy, that can be so deflating to his team. You never like to give up a freebie to the other guy.
Bednarz won the draw. One-timed it. Picked up by Poland. Now there's going to be a fight.
The gloves are off and it's on.
Should have thought twice before dropping the gloves here.
Oh boy, I'll say. He took a pounding.
Puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Thornton. Wade shot it. He misses. Here's Danny Heaton. He steals the pass. Roger freezes the puck.
He'll be getting up and looking for the number of that truck.
To Brad Richards. Turned over in the neutral zone. Here comes Shane Doan. One-time shot. Doan. Here's Brad Richards. Here's Shane Doan. Kazuba. Shoots the puck. Hardy Brodeur made the save. And he hangs on for a base. Brodeur was in a good position to make the save.
How about his confidence?
Face-off won by Crosby. In behind. Godlewski offside. They're getting ready for the face-off. Canada takes control. Head to Aginla. Here comes Aginla. Fires it. Got it. Post. Godlewski gets hit checked. Scooped up by Poland. Banasik. Taken up. Here's Sidney Crosby to Simon Gagne. Here comes Gagne. Trachik. Shoots the puck. Brodeur made the save. Poland grabbed it. Here's Mariusz Cherkasky, who's been all around the net but can't seem to score. Take it out. Picked up by... That's offside. How about that last save? On a backhander, no less.
Great anticipation.
Bednarz won the draw. Le Cavalier gets a hold of it. He intercepts it. Banasik at center. Shoots it. That's blocked by the defender. Jumped on by Poland. Ahead to Smith. Now he moves it out to Saint-Louis. One-timed it. Quickly another shot. Le Cavalier. gathering speed. Down into the corner.
Look out! I think we're about to have a fight.
Was a heck of a fight.
A real close encounter. I think he pulled it off down the stretch.
We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to Canada. He gives the puck away. Shoots! That's over to Stahl. Take it out. Here's Ryan to double. One-time shot. Pass up to Smith. Now rink-wide to Stahl. He gets stapled by Tchaikovsky. Here comes Stahl. Slap shot. Blocked. It didn't get through. Picked up by Stahl. Another shot.
That was a game saver. What an amazing save to keep this game even.
Fires it. And another shot. Brodeur's got it. He hangs on to the puck. Brodeur saw that one all the way.
That shot never had a chance.
He passes it to Pronger. Here comes Crosby. Shot the puck. And he just missed the net. Canada gets it. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third. Shoots it! Ginla. He passes the puck to Sakic. Just missed the net. One-timed it. He picked it off. We're down to the final minute of the third. To Tchaikovsky. Shoots! Brodeur covers up for the whistle.
He is one of the best body checkers in the league, and you can see how he explodes through that check.
Cavalier wins the draw. It's grabbed by Bouwmeester to Smith. He turns it over. Hey! Oh, what a defensive play to knock the puck off his stick. Another shot. Bouwmeester to Vinny Lecavalier to Saint-Louis. It's 2-on-1. Another stop. Grabbed by Canada to Richards. Into the last 10 seconds of the third. Fired it from the slot. And that's icing. Filipiak had an easy time with that shot. Easy pad save. Snaps the shot. Brodeur made the save.
Both teams are tied at the end of regulation, so it'll have to be decided in overtime.
About to drop the puck. Face-off goes to Team Canada. Turned over. From behind the net. Niedermeyer. Offside. Ref is signaling for the face-off. Canada wins yet another face-off. Here's Chris Pronger. He dumps the puck in. Filipiak kicks it away. Reschik takes a shot, and so ends another chapter in the great book of hockey. Team Poland won this game. 5-4, the final score.
That puck was wired into the back of the net. He got all of that slap shot.
from Warsaw, Poland, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. For EA Sports, goodbye.
See you next time.